Barberton Esports fans, welcome back for another map. Here we are on Ilios. Now, this map is actually a replay, not a replay, but a rematch, a reschedule of a match against Champion High School that Barberton was supposed to play out during the week of Overwatch 2 launching, but we all know how a little disastrous the rollout of Overwatch 2 was. So now we're back here to play. I've got Ethan alongside me today, no Coach Mosey for this one.
That's Coach Ethan to you.
That's right, that's right. We've got a couple people in here. We've got a couple swap-ups. You're Crying, which is Hunter Roland, is in on DPS, and we have moved Brendo from DPS on to support. In this case, we do not have Ryan, who was on the last one. No, we don't have Fincher, who was on the last one. Barberton taking the point here, a little early. So they're fighting it out. Easily gets this pick here. Nice. Oh, but trades for Brendo. They're fighting it out. Uh-oh. Barberton falling left and right here. It's going to be a little tight. Rez comes out. Interesting. I'm not sure why Champion didn't push in there. I think they had the upper hand. And now Barberton's punishing them, though, saying, hey, if they don't want to capitalize on our mistakes, then we'll make their mistake into our victory.
Watching the kill feed, they actually seem to be pretty even. However, it looks like Barberton in that scenario was a little bit better at applying pressure at the enemy team.
I think they could have just walked in after the res, making a 3v3, but I think they were just a little scared. They didn't realize that Barberton had maybe not as much healing or resources, because I don't think they had a healer at the time. They could have really pressured. Don't stand and die in the in the reflected move there, Kiriko. Barberton fighting on point. There's a Lucio here as well as a Genji. Looks like they're going on the Genji first. Pick on the Mercy, though. Much better choice. Junkrat gets picked outside of here where the fight's going on. Lucio in and out, in and out. Such a hard place to spec in here. They really need to isolate a target. They do on the Lucio here. Zarya's next. Falls, and then we look, and looks like the Genji is down over here as well. Barberton making great picks left and right, left and right. Brendo up pretty far. He likes to play very aggressive. Remember, this is not the opponent they faced last time, which was
Indeed.
Warrensville. They need to make sure that they don't have too much overconfidence here and get punished. Blue Tire comes out.
And Junkrat. Are they going to shoot it?
Oh, a little too early on the Suzu. They trade one for one. They lose the Junk. Sunwolf gets the pick there. They're down one support, though. Nice grab here. Get that Mercy. Beautiful. Going for the Lucio next, hopefully. That's the support. Get him, get him. Oh, he's probably going to walk this one off. No, he does not. Lucio and the Zarya go for the finish there. Trying to punish, trying to punish. Can they get another punish off? Trying to go for them. Nice, good finish there. Genji up high. But what are they going to do about it? Oh, it looks like nice Suzu keeping them up here. Oh, it looks like they're going to cap it back here. Hard to say. Nice touch in there. Ult comes out because they look at the clock and they say, oh, we got 99%. Throw your ults. Let's win this fight. We don't need to do anything else. You can solo ult anyone you want at this point. Have an ultimate party. Have a party. Oh, his ult is so fast in that. All right. Let's go ahead and move.
For the win.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid first round here. However, I will say, I think that Champion could have punished a bit more when Barberton was just the two DPS in the tank, where they had the tank DPS and a support on Champion. However, they either didn't know to or didn't think to pressure there. Instead, backed off, allowing Barberton to take space forward, bring the fight to them. Looks like we have the Lucio again. Any other swaps for this? No, we're seeing pretty much the same thing. You're Crying here, however, on the Sojourn, and Sleepless is on the Hog. Let's see how the Hog plays out here. Big favorite, so we want to see that speed boosting everybody up into this fight. Brendo going far forward. Luckily not picked on that. Lucio's health pool is not that big, but...
Reaper going for an off angle on their
Ooh, close on the Hog. Nice, Suzu, topping people off. Barberton's looking for a pick here, but has yet to find one. Reaper taking a fight. He's on the high ground on the left. Bastion on the backside. They better look out. Still no picks on either side. Reaper in the back line. Getting shots. Wraiths out. Brendo and Alec get a pick over there. Hog taking space for the retreating Reaper. They've got some picks now. Can they keep this momentum up? Oh, nice pick here from Brendo. This should be Barberton's fight here. Get that Lucio out of here. And he's out of here. Sunwolf gets the finish on the Hog in the background during. Now this team is not one that they're probably going to be able to spawn camp like the last time we saw them facing a team, which was Warren in this case. Reaper looking to take a forward position here, maybe get a drop on them, but they decide a little against it. Get the hook off. Can they finish off this Bastion? Yes, they can. Hogs in deep. He lifts. Nice Suzu walking him out of there. Beautiful. I love to see it. Reaper trying to get some fights in here. He might go down. Hard to say. No, they can't coordinate to finish there. Ooh, Brendo gets picked. Hook is a good skill, and it's great against those soft and squishy heroes. Ults come out from Barberton. Whoa, look at that speed coming out of that. Oh my gosh. I love seeing that speed of fire coming out from that Kiriko ult. Bastion ult comes down. You're crying gets a pick on the Hog.
Pretty good.
We hear another ult coming out, this time from Your Crying. Counter ult from Champion. But is it going to matter here? They're trying to get some picks here. Get the Mercy. Get the Mercy. She's so low. We'd love to see her go away. Ooh, but that ult off of... Yeah, there goes Sleepless. Brendo also gets picked. You're Crying getting a move or two in here on him. But I think they're just going to allow this point to go. I don't know if they want to contest here. They could continue to touch back and forth to hold, but I don't know if it's worth it. Just regroup. Brendo thinks he wants to go for the touch, but unfortunately, it's a little too late. I think he wanted to just let them never get any charge on that, but I think it was a bit safer to let him have it. The Mercy up in the air, supporting. Brendo's so close. Why can this team... Oh, they just need to punish him. He had the ult, though, so he was probably ready to counter. The 2 picks coming up from Barberton.
The whole claims a victim.
Finishes out of Barberton here. They're getting the cap. Oh. Finishing it all right there. That's so crazy, though. I feel like if Champion would just turn their heads together and say, there's the Lucio, and just attack him, then they would be just fine. Brigitte up by themselves, taking a weird angle. Sunwolf says, hey, did you want to die? And the answer was yes. Don't know why they were taking that weird off angle ahead of their team like that. Junkrat over here looking for a sneak around the back. Sunwolf drops in, gets a big pick here. There's a Junk on the point, but do we really care? The answer is no, not really. We can just kill them. Whoa, what happened there?
There was the Junk.
Brendo could not resist the call of the pit. I think he thought he was going to hit the wall ride and instead just slam dunked himself into a respawn. Did I just hear a Widow shot? No, I thought I did for a second. Oh, and zoning ult there at the end from Sleepless to hold them back. Pretty one-sided. A couple of moments, I would say not as much as the matches from our previous opponent, but I would say that first map looked pretty solidly strong for the purple and white. Barberton doing well. Any thoughts, Ethan?
I noticed that Brendo and Lucio had the Toronto Defiant skin on. Maybe he should have been a little more defiant about going inside of the hole.
Oh, you know, that's very true. Why don't we see who is going where in this next round on our next map? Is it going to be the usual Kings Row, or are we going to see something else for once? We're probably going to see Kings Row, but we'll see what happens. Well, I stand corrected, folks. It looks like a team has selected a map other than Kings Row.
Possible.
Quite a rarity, but you do see it sometimes. And honestly, you kind of love to see it because we forget
Kings
that they're...
Row get old.
Well, it's not that Kings Row gets old. I actually have never gotten tired of Kings Row personally, but
really?
the thing is, this map and other maps in the game are fun. They're cool. It's neat to see these other maps and the strategies that work, the heroes that work on them. And so we're going to see what works on this map. Now we've got another set of swaps around here. This time, Brendo is back on DPS, Preston still on support, Ryan still on DPS, Alec back on tank, and this time, Brian Stamich, Taste of Rice on support here. Haven't had Brian in for a main match for a while, so we're really excited to have him here supporting us with the Baptiste. Barberton holding the high ground here, waiting to see when the other team is going to drop to the low, and will Barberton follow suit here? Yeah, nice. I don't actually know what the ability is for Sojourn called the alternate fire there. The AoE kind of bubble. Ooh, a lot of space here. Barberton needs to collapse and take some of these heroes out of here. Orion swinging around. And this far up in the air. Sleepless gets a pick on our Lucio. Trades back and forth. Taste of Rice because Sunwolf getting big picks here. Reestablish himself up on the high ground. Nice clean up there.
Nice little team kill.
Now they are going to wait a little while. We've got one on the way back, so they're down to supports. This is Champion's time to pressure Barberton here. With just the Kiriko, the healing is a little bit reduced here. Brendo getting low. Kiriko keeping them topped off. Heading back to respect Champion, taking a bit of space here. This Ryan is just maybe not the hero for this map. Ooh.
Maybe. A lot of high ground in this map in particular.
Yeah, big pick out of Brendo there. Nice getting the supports out of the way. There are fights happening all over the place. Champion is like splitting themselves here. I'm not sure what they want to do. This Farah is just in the low ground. Ryan finishes them off. I don't know how Farah's getting killed by a Reaper. They need to get up in the air, not onto the ground. Man, Ryan going crazy here.
Indeed.
They're just not respecting his Reaper. Brendo trying to get the last finish here off on this Mercy. They were so low, but just hard to get the chase down there.
Pretty. Oh my god.
What's
Sheesh. That coast is so pretty.
Oh, I'd love to be there. But you know where I'd really love to be is in this Overwatch fight over here. That's where I really want to be.
Indeed. Preferably from Barberton's side.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Farah up in the air again. Ooh. Ooh, pick again. Nice ult coming out here to win this fight. Quick fire coming out from Barberton. Getting the finishes off left and right, left and right. That Junk is in that high ground. Really like to finish him off here. Get up and take some space. Oh, maybe not that much space, Brendo. Junk is on point here. Are we going to contest him is the question. The answer is, oh, we're absolutely going to. It's just one Junk.
He's dead.
There is a trap right there. His Wraith ran out right as he stepped on it. Nice ult. Where's the team to follow up, though? Okay, they get the one pick on the Lucio. Like to have seen a little bit more. Let's get this Brig. Nice. Ult comes down. Two ults come. It looks like they just disintegrated Sunwolf with the hammer there.
Dang.
Woo. Ooh, Tire comes out. It's on its way. Oh, there it is. Oh, they break it. Nice move from Brendo getting the Tire break off. Oh no, Taste of Rice. Okay. Gets the finish on the Farah. I thought they maybe were going to get picked there. Sunwolf contesting the Junk, getting healed up now after wraithing out for safety. I'd like to see an ult used here for Barberton. There's only 38 seconds on the clock. They may as well just get the finishes off here. Make the fight yours. You've got the ult economy. The other team really doesn't have anything. Barberton's been doing so much punishing. They just don't have any ults to speak of. Oh, I think he was going for the ult there, but got focused down. Nice focus from Champion there. Rest team duking it out here. Oh, Barberton. Are they getting swung back on here? Are they going to have to give up this first point? The answer is, I think so. Ooh, yep. Taste of Rice jumping up in the air, getting on to tap here and there to keep the map from ending here. Not ending, but going to the next. Look, Ryan McInerney comes on, throws the ult out. Nice, beautiful. Gets one pick there, two picks. With this from Brendo getting the main pick there. Finishing it off. Nice touch and ult. They should have known what was happening as soon as he was walking right into their face with that Wraith. Normally you don't want to Wraith in on a fight like that, but it was the move there. Okay. So that looks like, what, 2 ticks? 52% on Champion. Can Barberton...
I think is one good push for Barberton to take the map and have a be 2-0 against the enemy team.
Yeah, Champion is really not living up to their namesake right here.
Yeah.
No one can really stop the Barberton menace right now in this match.
The Barberton Rumpelstomple.
It's been many years since I've heard the Rumpelstomple. I actually don't remember even what that comp. I don't remember what that comp even was. I remember it was a very goofy comp. Oh, you remember? Tell me.
It was many different comps. We just kind of applied that name to whatever comp we were feeling at the time.
All right. Well, let's see what kind of Rumpelstomple Barberton's going to be pulling out this time on the offense. Maybe they'll just hang out by the beach. I don't know. If Barberton can secure this map and then the next, they will be playing against Akron STEM, their long-term rival, one of the great powerhouses of the Northeast Ohio region. The big three of Northeast Ohio being Barberton, Akron STEM, and then, of course, the indispensable Shaker Heights.
The day Barberton beats Acker STEM is going to be a day of triumph.
I hope that day will be next week. Supposing, of course, that they can win against Champion right here.
Same here. It will most definitely be a Clash of the Titans type deal if that ever.
Oh yeah, alrighty.
Where that happens.
Let's see speed boost. The Amp's going to come out here any second. Amp comes out. Barberton moves in, goes for a quick Elim, gets the Bastion, going for the supports next. They go for the they switch over to the Mercy, gets the Mercy pick. Going for the Lucio next. Supports eliminated. Now the Hog's here, but who cares?
Just the Hog.
They got a DPS somewhere in there. I didn't see where. And it looks like this is going to be a quick point for Barberton. Yeah, absolutely. Barberton saying, let's just push up and okay, our map.
Oh, we landed.
Yeah, there we go.
A lot of the same from Barberton's previous rounds playing these matches.
Yeah, if you let Barberton get a good defense, then they're going to roll over you with their offense because their offense is fast, it's targeted, and they know how to focus down a target. I saw them pivot for the Lucio at first, and then they immediately rotate over to that Mercy, realizing that was going to provide more heal and sustain in the moment than that Lucio could, and they knew that the Lucio was going to just lead them on a wild goose chase. They said, Mercy's not going to be able to get out. We're going to finish them, and then we'll get the Lucio. Let's go ahead and move on to the third round. Can Champion reverse sweep Barberton? I don't think they'll be able to, but we'll wait and see. Stranger things have happened, so let's take a look at that here in a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
One. Here we are on beautiful Dorado, a map that, although it is Champion's pick for this round, they may or may not know this is Barberton's, one of their kind of like last-ditch efforts, where they'll oftentimes pick this map for the third round, finding themselves to be one of the few teams that have an amazing hold on the third point. Usually one of the more difficult points to hold. I'd say Barberton has held third point here better than any team I've ever seen in this league. I don't know what it is about them, but they just, for some reason, love that third point. Usually much more difficult to defend, I'd say, than some of the others, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe it's the other way around and they are good on the offense there. Either way, that third point is like Barberton's sweet spot. But how will they do on defense at the beginning here? That remains to be seen. I like seeing the Sigma out here.
Bit of an oddball pick as far as tanks go.
I don't know. Sigma's just a generalist. He's just generally good. I don't think it's ever bad to have a Sigma. There's no maps where I'd say Sigma is a problem to see. He's always good. Sunwolf gets a pick.
He's like Soldier in a lot of ways in that he is generally pretty
Junk did
good
not want to take that high ground by himself against three heroes. Picks again and again and again. Can they finish off this Mercy? No, looks like she's going to walk away here.
Close. There she goes.
However, leaves their tank a little high and dry here. Rock comes out. No connect. Ooh, walking down the killing tunnel right here. Stairway of Death for Champion. I really like the Kiriko on this map, being able to kind of take the low ground and then back to the high ground so quickly. A lot of verticality out of Barberton's heroes here. Every single hero they have outside of the Sigma can get on the high ground quickly and easily. In fact, that's where Sigma was just now, is getting back up to the high ground after being on the low a little bit earlier. We're just raining down on them. Diva up top, taking the fight. Sigma brings up forward. I like where they're putting this pressure here against Sleepless. But then with the pressure coming in from the rest of Barberton now, rotating their focus around, just walking through Champion. Looks like they're going down left and right again. And now, look at the ult economy. Barberton's got one ult, on their way to a second. Honestly, Champion's ult economy is not looking too bad here. They're staggering this baby Diva. Gets the last second finish as they're recalling the mech. Going for a res on the baby? Not the move here.
Weird choice.
Solo ult against...
sings to him.
And he is it's a song of death. It's a lament. Bastion in here doing something. Being dead.
Yep.
Odd Bastion flank.
Done dead.
Not really a flanking hero. If they really want to take some space here, I'd love to see a coordinated move out of Champion here to maybe like get a sim and teleport on a high ground and bring a fight like right up into Barberton's face. Maybe that's something they could do here. I really just don't see what they're doing right now working. This, hey, what if we send our heroes out one at a time? They're so staggered right here. Oh, they get a pick on Sunwolf. The lamp comes down a little too late. So maybe off of this misplay, they're going to be able to get some value. Barberton collapses down on this Brigida to say, get off that cart. While that's going on, fights here on the lower end. Looks like Asteria gets the finish over there. Hog trying to make some value plays. Nice ult coming out of Barberton saying, hey, let's just make ourselves increase that attack speed, get some kills out here. They finish off the Bastion. Not a lot of picks out of that, but certainly got not Shaker. Certainly got Champion low enough that they no longer need to be afraid of the fight not going their way. No elims from the ult, but certainly setting up for the elims after the ult resolved. See, I like the Bastion here to try to punish Barberton a little bit. He's getting a bit close to the spawns. Oh. Got the air raid out.
Artillery.
Window comes out. Ooh, looks like they get a pick. Is this the move? Is the Genji finally going here? No.
Nope, he's dead.
Beat down by the Sigma. Brendo taking a fight here against this Lucio. Would like to see a bit more of moves from the Lucio. Kind of just cowered behind the cart here. Dragging out just to say, hey, it's 7 seconds on the clock. I have an ultimate. I'm going to use it. Barberton throwing their ults up here. The lift up toward the spawn over here, if you didn't see it, just to kind of zone out any heroes who may be coming to the fight.
Dragon Blade, more like getting dragged to the grave.
That's absolutely correct here. That Dragon Blade actually, though, from the Genji, really did feel like it could have been a moment if he was a bit more protected or maybe pocketed by his healers. I don't know if they were dead in that moment. It's hard to recall. So much was happening, but I think that they could have done a bit more there. I thought that might be a moment for Champion to swing it, but it ended up not swinging it in their favor and just continuing the pendulum, appearing to be permanently stuck on the side of Barberton for this matchup. We're going to see Barberton on the offense now. I wonder what kind of defense that Champion is going to mount. A Rhine on the defense?
Need to get the card far, that's for sure.
Really don't like a Rhine on defense here. It's just...
It's a little...
It's
rough.
too low ground. How is it going to take advantage of this upper ground here, being able to go from the low to the high? I'd really like to see a Diva, a Monkey.
The most he can do is just play around the corner here, but like even then, he's basically just acting as a shield monkey if he goes up high ground.
Exactly.
Are they doing the funny with Orion?
What funny are you talking about? Funny haha or funny weird?
Funny weird. Are they trying to go for like a?
Maybe they're trying to go for a charge here?
Know.
I don't know. Yeah, Barber's just going to kill this Rhine, I think. He does get a Fire Strike off to finish Sunwolf.
But the spawn's just like right there. They're going to eventually overpower just any effort they put in. And right there.
Without like an ammo field or a Suzu to keep the Rhine up from being like right up in their face. They could have had the Rhine Bastion maybe right up in their grill, but I just don't think that that's the move. Can they finish them off here?
Dying.
Nice finish from Asteria. Team taking forward positions to get the next fight going. We even see the Sim putting the turrets up, so they're going to be washed as soon as they walk through if they show up there. Trying to go for this Mercy. I don't know where that Rhine came from.
Having on the car right now.
Yeah. Brendo gets the pick. Pick's coming left, right. Over here, the turrets do get a finish, preventing another hero from coming in. And this is just a quick point. I think we're about to see that finishing screen just pop up for us. Yep, there it is.
Oh, we planted.
That's a quick 3-0 for Barberton. Champion, unfortunately, not able to put up a challenge to Barberton. And the Magics, once again, have secured a spot, well, almost a spot for playoffs. They must clear their final and perhaps one of their greatest opponents, Akron STEM. Next week on Tuesday, they will face Akron STEM, their most, I would say, I don't say hated, because we don't hate Akron STEM in any way. We love them. They're a great rival. We could really see the series go either way, but Barberton has a lot of work to put in because these opponents today are nothing like what they are going to see on Tuesday when they face against Akron. I really hope that they are, grinding comp, working their hardest, and getting ready for this, because this is going to determine who's moving on. Only the top 2 teams from Northeast Ohio are going to move on, and Barberton is going to be playing against Akron for the spot, and Shaker is going to be playing against, I think, NC Hoover, perhaps. I can't remember what team is the other team on the other side of Northeast Ohio vying for a spot. I would say Shaker's position is all but secured, but between Akron and Barberton, it's a bit of a toss-up. If you had asked me at the beginning of the season who I thought would have it, I'd say Akron, but right now, I think Barberton could take it. But they're going to have to really commit and put the time, the effort, and the energy in over this next week to get ready. Have a good attitude, have good energy, and have a good plan for the comps, the strats, good comms. So much is going to go into this match. I cannot wait to bring you that cast. Hopefully it'll be a Barberton victory, but we'll see when we join you guys, or when you guys join us next week after that matchup. See you then.
Really